everyone. This is Dr. Emmett Brown 1.
Mr. Horror Nights.
And I'm Deadly Fear 1283, and this is Horror Nights Updaters. Now, the Red Steel TV, he has a fever right now, but he'll still be in the group chat with us. So that's why his camera isn't on. But we all wish him a happy get well soon. Okay, so the first thing we wanted to talk about is the original maze idea that Murdy has up in Hollywood. Psycho, Victor, Angel, what are your thoughts?
I think an original maze would be great over there, because in my opinion, they should have more original mazes. Many fans over there would like original mazes too. So, yeah, I guess it would be cool. And it'll be interesting to see what John Murdy has in stock, or like has in store for the fans over there. You know, see what
I think
kind
it's
of
a nice change of pace.
Stuff with.
Original Terror Tram would be excellent for them too. Something different. John Murdy has a lot of original ideas. He just haven't used them. They just keep doing houses based off movies and stuff. I understand it's in Hollywood, but you know, with his mind, I'm pretty sure he could do something really cool.
A good idea for a maze. I don't know. I guess like they can, if they wanted an icon, they can just do the formula that Orlando has over here. Like they can take like an ordinary job, like a caretaker, storyteller, clown, usher, director, and make it into something scary. I'd like to see them do that. Or just come up with their completely own original idea, like the Puppet Master, or something like that.
Yeah, it'd be cool if they got something like Legendary Truth. Like stuff like we have in Orlando. They have a Legendary Truth, California branch or something going on over there. Like they expanded.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'd like to see Hollywood do that. Hollywood, none of the events are really connected in Hollywood, and it's just like, you know, every year is just new or repeated or whatever. That's why I like Orlando more, because like everything's connected in a way, in some form or another. I guess it'd be a good chance to use Evil Dead this year then for them because of the remake coming out.
I'm sure Evil Dead will be part of the event because it's really big. John Murdy really wants to bring Evil Dead to Horror Nights.
Yeah. I've heard he's wanted Alien, and I think he's been trying to get Exorcist too as well.
Apparently, AMOC was the code name for Aliens, or the maze for Aliens.
Oh, I'm sure he'll try to bring it again, bring Aliens in later years if he can't do it at the moment.
Yeah, because I think maybe he was trying to do it last year to tie in with that Prometheus movie. So that would have been some pretty good promotion too for that.
Yeah.
Publicity, yeah. Back to Evil Dead. Do you think it could come to Orlando this year?
Quite possible, yes. Because looking at not just the fact that Mike Aiello went to have a meeting with John Murdy, pretty sure it's Halloween Horror Nights. Then again, there's other, they could be discussing other things, but it's probably Halloween Horror Nights. Because that's the whole meetings and everything are going on right now. Yeah, Evil Dead is really big. And it would attract lots of people. And depending if the movie's really good in the box office, see how it did, I'm sure they'll want to bring not just to Hollywood, but to Orlando. For example, like The Walking Dead, that was the biggest thing last year. And, they had to bring it. Because, everyone was asking for it, and, it was so big and everything. I'm sure they could do that again with Evil Dead.
Yeah, if it did come to Orlando, do you think they would actually tone it down a bit?
Definitely. Like, not with the violence, but with the whole tree raping scene.
Yeah.
I doubt they'd put that in a maze, though. We did have that one section in, what was it? Oh, crap. Silver Screams of Army of Darkness. For some reason they couldn't use that name, which I found weird. But.
Well, maybe this might be a year where we get the Extreme House this year. Because weren't we supposed to get one in 2003?
Yeah. The safety department in Florida turned Universal down to do the Extreme House. It didn't let them do it because guests were gonna have to go through really tight spaces. Some would fall like through these like these. There weren't big drops, but like little small drops, and I think they would be. Guests would also be like locked, jailed for like a few minutes. That's what I heard. So it's gonna be really intense.
Did they have something with a casket too, where they'd put you in a casket for a few minutes?
Yeah, that's what I was referring to.
Yeah, in the beginning.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
In the beginning. Yeah. So yeah, they turned them down for that.
Sony contacted Murdy to use Evil Dead last year. Like, this is what Aaron's telling me. Sony contacted Murray to use Evil Dead last year, but he turned them down because he wanted to see the film first and see what it'd be like.
Yeah,
so,
I'm pretty sure Evil Dead is gonna show up, and if it doesn't show up, I'm gonna be quite surprised that it didn't. But we'll have to wait and see.
Anyway, sound stages. So apparently, in a nice little video that our little Dr. Emmett Brown 1 posted yesterday, or no, this morning? Did you post it this morning
night.
or yesterday?
It was late last night, or yeah.
Apparently, we are getting or TNA, right? TNA is
Impact. Yep.
Is doing their last show in March, so that would leave us available for a soundstage, and if they use it, we'll finally we'll be back to 8 houses again, which I'd be really excited for, because 7 houses last year was just awful. It did not feel fulfilling.
Yep. I'm always for more houses too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How big is the soundstage that TNA is using?
It should be big enough for a house. Definitely big enough for a house, and I wouldn't mind. Can you imagine having 3 soundstage houses? Or even, 4 maybe?
That'd be incredible.
If it's big enough for if it's big enough for that wrestling show, it's big enough for a house.
Yep.
I'm just saying, maybe.
Well, hold on.
Maybe we could have 2 houses in there if it's big enough.
Hold on. But has Soundstage 21 been used for a house in past years?
I'm pretty sure it has.
Well, I'm gonna look that up. Soundstage 21 has never been used.
Interesting. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That is interesting.
The only ones I'm seeing right now is Soundstage 23, 22, 20, 18.
Final thoughts on everything. Well, I wouldn't mind seeing Evil Dead at Hollywood. It'd be really interesting to see, or an original house idea. What do you think the IP house for sharing is this year?
I can see Hollywood to pull it off.
Evil Dead.
Yeah.
I think it's either gonna be Evil Dead. These are just my
Evil Dead.
Oh, sorry. This is either gonna be Evil Dead or Insidious. Those are just.
I'd like to see Hollywood have their own original idea. I want to see what John Murdy can come up with. He looks like he can be really creative. And the soundstage house, I hope we can use it. I hope we can have 8 houses this year, which last year it did not work well for 2012, in my opinion.
I have a very strong feeling we're getting 7 houses again this year.
It wouldn't surprise me.
I really hope not.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me, but again, 8 houses, going back to 8 houses would be really cool, but to be honest, I see 7 houses returning this year.
But it'd be better for crowd control. Like, it'd be perfect for crowd control if we were having Transformers and an 8th house. Like, it definitely wouldn't seem as crowded as last year.
They're not going to have a house around Transformers this year, since it's going to be the grand opening this year. And as I mentioned in the last video, the area surrounding Transformers, it emits a lot of light, which would distract the scare zones, and the room around the Transformers area, it's very little room, so I highly doubt they're going to build a house right there this year.
I hope we see 8 houses, because, like you said, Transformers is going to be done, and it's going to be able to hold a lot of people, and since a lot of those houses are up in front, like the soundstage and stuff, I mean, they're still going to have Potter being built, but, they're going to have the Simpsons area all done. I don't know, it's hard to tell right now. I mean, I'm hoping we get 8, but you never know. I'm Dr. Emmett Brown.
Horror Nights, and Oh, Mr. Horror Nights, and I apologize for not being here because of my stupid fucking connection.
Alright guys, well, I'm Deadly Fear 1283. I hope you all have a good night. Damn it. That's Dr. Emmett Brown 1. That's Mr. Horror Nights. That's Psycho Massacre Films. Aaron is sick. I'm Deadly Fear 1283. Good night, sleep tight, don't let the dead bite.
Bye, guys.